Good morning everyone, and my name is Riju and welcome back in the video again. So without wasting your time, I would like to start the video. So what is here? Here is legal status of a firm. Legal status of a firm. A firm is not a separate legal entity. In other words, a firm is not a legal person. It is merely a collection of persons. Like I told you before in on the previous videos that you are not separate from your parents, your mom and dad, because you have no separate identity. You don't earn much that you can survive by your own money. So that is why a firm is the same. If you put money in your firm, like in the form of capital, your firm will be survive. And if you don't want to put money in your firm or your business, the business will be shut down next day, and don't wait for any miracle to happen. So this is the thing. It is merely a collection of person. A firm is a collection of person. What is a family? A family is a collection of members. If members are not in a family, the family is not complete. It is not a family, it's just a house. So guys, moving forward is points arise from this. Legal status of firms. The points arise from this thing is now first is a firm can't hold property in its own name, only on its partner's name. Like I have a company like XYZ company, which is owned by me and my a lot of partners. So if I want to earn if sorry if I want to buy a piece of land in my hometown, okay, that is India. That is Bihar also, not India. India is my country. If I want to buy a piece of land, then what will happen? I can buy this. I can't hold the property on the company's name. Only the partners can buy it. No company can buy it. Like Oppo is a phone, and I'm shooting the video with this Oppo phone. And in the mobile phone of Oppo, its owners can't buy any property, anything, any asset, any liabilities on its name. They can only buy to their own name only. Now second point is a firm can't sue and be sued on its own name, because a firm is a different entity. It is different from the person, or the business is different from the person, or the person is different from the business. Like you say, the partners are different from the business. So that is why the firm can't be sued in its own name, or it can sued by its partner's name. Like if you had to sue Microsoft, then you have to sue Mr. Bill Gates, not Microsoft. Third is assets of the firm are the joint property of partners. Like I have $100, then I have 10 partners in my company. Then I have to distribute all the $100 between them according to their PSR. That will be taught in the next video, in the next chapter also. Fourth and the last is all partners are liable for the firm's obligations. If someone obligate the firm, then the partners, all the joint partners, will be responsible for this, because a complaint is being made. Now moving forward is I have essentials of ideal partnership. What is an ideal partnership? You say, what is an ideal friendship? What are an ideal friendship? Like a true friend, the both friends are good, loyal to each other, all these things. So that's why it's the same in partnership. Like I'm reading here. First is mutual trust and confidence. Mutual trust and confidence is so necessary of the for an ideal partnership. If these things are not available, an ideal partnership can't be formed. Now the second one is honesty in dealings of business. Honesty in dealings of business. If a partner is dealing in the business, should be honest and honest to all the firm. Like this is said by according to Section 9 of Indian Partnership Act. This is according to Indian Partnership Act. Okay. Now, third is following or abiding the partnership deed. All the partners should follow or abide the partnership deed. In all the terms which are written in the deed, they have to follow down there. Fourth is true and fair accounts. All the accountants of the business have to maintain true and fair accounts of the accounting department. They have to give the true value, okay, of assets and liability of the firm. Now, the next is limited liability partnership, that is LLP. In short you could say it LLP, and in the long form you could say limited liability partnership. Under this type of partnership, liability of the partners is limited to the extent of their capital contribution. Like, if you want to be a limited liability partner of any business, then what you have to do is to contribute some capital, and your liability will be extend to your contributed capital. Like you invest 100 rupees and your capital will be extended to that amount. Like if the firm loses a million rupees, then you will only lose your 100 rupees. That is your capital. And that is written here, the extent of their capital contribution. Now, next is the concept of LLP came into existence with with the enactment of LLP Partnership Act 2008. LLP has no limit of partners. LLP has no limit of partners here. This point should be noted. This question should be asked by CUET, and it have asked in the few recent years. Features of LLP. What is a feature of limited liability partnership? Name of the LLP is approved by the registrar of companies. What is registrar of companies? Everything has its registrar or its official office. If you want to replace your old phone, you have to go to the service center of the particular phone company. Like you have an iPhone, then you have to visit the Apple store where you live in, and to replace the iPhone you have to go to that particular store to make it replace. If you have to make your driving license, you have to go to that place to make it. That is thing here is ROC. In ROC, you have to make an approval to give someone the LLP, the tag of LLP, that particular person is an limited liability partner. Partners have limited liability limited to their capital investor. As I told you before, the capitals of so two second point says that partners have limited liability limited to their capital investor. As I have told you that all the partners in limited liability partnership, their capital are limited to the capital invested by them. Third is at least two persons should be designated partners in the firm. What is designated partner? Respectful partners in the business. So there should be minimum two partners in the business to be respectful. The number can be increased. Okay. Now, fourth and the last is LLP have to submit a solvency certificate every year to the ROC. What is the solvency certificate? A type of certificate which shows that a person is in wealthy enough and he has enough money to pay his debts. This is solvency certificate, and it had to be submitted to ROC, that is registrar of companies. That's all guys for this video. We will meet in the next video again. That's all. God bless you. Thank you so much.